Today we're doing a deep dive on David to figure out how he got from this
house. Because I was homeschooled, so I was like, I'm not getting out the house.
to this. It's quite interesting. We're going to go all the way back to the very beginning, to his parents, to his birth, and to his childhood homes. David's mom and dad met in New York and came from very humble beginnings, as you can see from their first home on East 9th Street in New York. David was born in Queens and grew up on the east side of New York and also in Brooklyn, and another home in Cambria Heights. To hear his family tell it, their life didn't begin until they went to Texas and they formulated the story that would be public facing. With David's mother having no less than 6 aliases and David's father having a few of his own, they would sell the house in Cambria Heights and move to Texas. And this part is very important because prior to Texas, you have to do a very deep dive to pull up any information on the family. When David started gaming and being successful at it, the family moved into a middle-class home in Texas, and that's where they began weaving their PR-induced story for the world. Let's take a listen.
So the same work ethic and discipline that I had growing up, I wanted to reinforce that in David and Caleb.
I always wanted to kind of ask him what was going on. I didn't know that he was homeschooled, but I could see the shift in his energy. You know, I've always kind of noticed when he would come in, his headphones on. It was just the fact that I think he also kind of felt disconnected.
Transitioning from public school to homeschool is tragic. I thought I had a lot of friends in middle school, and then after being homeschooled, nobody's hitting me up, nobody's asking me like, where am I at? Why am I not coming to school today? It made me question like, what is a real friend? And do I have any of those as well? I wrote the song Worthless based on that.
This leads me to wonder, is this where it all began? The transition from school in a public setting to homeschooling? Or is it something deeper that came from birth or his upbringing? Because make no mistake about it, there was definitely a shift from good to evil. Or perhaps the evil was always there.
I don't dig my butt. You dig in your butt, twin, and you do it every day. When you wipe, you're digging it.
Because that side of David isn't one that y'all have seen. At least not on the regular and not public facing. Please join me in my next video where we take a deep dive into the personalities of David's parents. None of the information has been publicly released, and trust me, you're going to want to tune in for this one.